Have you ever wondered what it takes to become a grief counselor? If so, you're in the right place. Let's begin by exploring the fundamental role of a grief counselor. Grief counselors play an integral part in our society. They are the pillars that support individuals as they navigate the overwhelming waves of grief. Their purpose extends beyond just helping people cope with the loss of a loved one. They also assist individuals in processing complex emotions and adjusting to new realities. In essence, grief counselors provide a safe and supportive environment for people to express their feelings freely. They listen empathetically, provide guidance, and utilize different therapeutic techniques to help clients process their emotions, ultimately assisting them in finding a path to healing and acceptance. But grief counseling isn't confined to death-related losses. Life is filled with moments of loss and change, and each can trigger feelings of grief. It could be the loss of a job, the end of a relationship, or even a major life transition like moving to a new city or retiring. Grief counselors are equipped to help individuals navigate these various types of losses as well. In the vast spectrum of human experiences, grief is universal. It's something we all experience at some point in our lives, and it's during these times of vulnerability that we often need guidance the most. That's where grief counselors come in. They not only guide us through our grief but also help us grow and learn from it. The role of a grief counselor is challenging, yet incredibly rewarding. They have the power to make a significant impact on people's lives, helping them move forward and find hope in the midst of their pain. They are the beacon of light in the darkest times, providing comfort, understanding, and a pathway to healing. Now that we understand the crucial role of a grief counselor, let's delve into the educational requirements for this rewarding career. So, what degree do you need to become a grief counselor? It's a question that often springs to mind for those interested in this deeply fulfilling yet challenging career path. Let's start with the basics. The minimum educational requirement for becoming a grief counselor is typically an associate's degree in funeral service or mortuary science. This course of study provides a solid foundation in understanding the processes and rituals surrounding death, a key aspect of the grief counselor's role. But don't stop there. Most employers prefer candidates with a bachelor's degree in a related field, such as psychology, social work, or counseling. These programs offer a broader perspective on human behavior and mental health, equipping you with the tools to help people navigate the complexities of grief. Want to specialize and advance your career? Consider pursuing a master's degree. Specializations could include grief counseling, clinical mental health counseling, or even family therapy. A master's degree not only deepens your knowledge and skill set, but can also open doors for career advancement, supervisory roles, and private practice. And for those who wish to push the boundaries of their education and career options even further, there's the option of a doctoral degree. This could be in counseling psychology, clinical psychology, or a related field. A doctoral degree can prepare you for roles in research, academia, or advanced clinical practice. But remember, this isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. The degree you pursue should align with your career goals and interests. Whether it's an associate's, bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree, each step on this educational journey equips you with the knowledge and skills to support those grappling with loss. But it's not just about the degree. There are certain skills and qualities that a grief counselor needs to possess. Let's explore these next. Beyond the degree, what skills and qualities are needed to be an effective grief counselor? It's a question that's as crucial as it is complex. Today, we're going to delve into those skills and qualities that can make a significant difference in the lives of those who are grieving. First and foremost, empathy is a cornerstone of this profession. As a grief counselor, your role is to walk alongside someone during the most challenging times of their lives. And for that, you need to be able to understand and share their feelings. The ability to empathize allows you to connect on a deep emotional level, fostering a sense of trust and safety. Next on the list is exceptional listening skills. This isn't about simply hearing the words spoken, it's about understanding the emotions and experiences behind those words. It's about recognizing the unsaid, the subtle cues, and the profound silences. As a grief counselor, your ability to listen can provide a space for healing, validation, and understanding. Patience, too, is a virtue in this field. Grief doesn't follow a set timeline or a predictable pattern. As a counselor, you must be patient and allow your clients to navigate their grief at their own pace. This patience also extends to the counseling process itself, which often involves complex emotions and can take time to unravel. Moreover, the ability to provide emotional support is paramount. This involves being able to comfort, reassure, and give hope to those who may feel overwhelmed by their loss. Emotional support can come in many forms, from validating their feelings to helping them find coping strategies. And finally, let's not forget the importance of resilience. Dealing with grief and loss day in and day out can take a toll on you as a counselor. Therefore, it's essential to have mechanisms in place to manage your own emotional well-being, to remain strong and effective in your role. These skills, interwoven with your academic qualifications, form the fabric of a successful grief counselor. Remember, your role is not to fix the unfixable but to provide a safe space, a guiding hand, and a listening ear. With these skills and the right degree, you're well on your way to becoming a grief counselor. But there's one more thing you'll need. Let's talk about licensure and certification. We've discussed the degree requirements and necessary skills, but what about licensure and certification? Well, in the world of grief counseling, these are equally important. Grief counselors, like all other professional counselors, require a state license to practice. This license not only validates your professional competency, but also ensures you meet the ethical and legal standards required to practice counseling. The path to licensure typically begins after you've completed your master's degree. You'll need to accumulate a certain number of supervised clinical hours, which can vary widely depending on the state. These hours provide you with hands-on experience under the guidance of a licensed professional. Once you've completed these hours, you'll need to sit for a state-approved examination. This exam tests your knowledge and understanding of counseling theories, ethics, and practices. Passing this exam is a significant milestone on your journey to becoming a licensed grief counselor. But licensure is only one piece of the puzzle. Many grief counselors also seek professional certification to specialize their skills and boost their career prospects. These certifications offered by professional organizations validate your expertise in a specific area of counseling. For grief counselors, these might include certifications in bereavement therapy or trauma counseling. Obtaining these certifications typically involves additional education and supervised clinical hours, as well as passing a certification exam. While the process can be rigorous, these certifications can open doors to more specialized roles and higher earning potential. Remember, the requirements for licensure and certification can vary significantly from state to state, and even from one certification body to another. It's crucial to research and understand the specific requirements in your area to chart your path effectively. With the right degree, the necessary skills and qualities, and the appropriate licensure and certification, you're ready to embark on a rewarding career as a grief counselor.